Dawson Rider Review.
Hey YouTube, Dawson Rider here with a review of the Turbo Morpher from Power Rangers Turbo. I usually say at the beginning of the reviews, this is a retro review, so if I'm missing anything I apologize, but I don't believe I am. It may be a little dinged up though, since I've had this since I was little, and this will be a fairly quick review unless I don't stop talking, which is a possibility. Anyway, if you couldn't tell by all I just said, this is the main morpher used by the Turbo Rangers in Power Rangers Turbo. So let's go ahead and take a look at it. You get, obviously, the morpher, and you get a key, since this is a car-based series. But the morpher itself, you know, you're sort of basing it on an ignition there with the turning, or at least, you know, yeah, ignition. There we go. That's right. So that's kind of neat. The design of it overall, though, is pretty basic, and honestly, it's not one of my favorites. It's actually kind of boring looking. I mean, it's just primarily silver piece. You got the button here. These little things will light up. You have the colors represented here: red, blue, green, yellow, pink. Yes, I know colors. Now, I can't remember because it's been a bit since I've seen Turbo, and when I did, I never stared at the morphers intently. But I believe they used this version of the show, maybe. I don't remember. I know that they did in Car Ranger, but in the movie they had these stripped down versions that didn't have this on it, and they were very basic. I can't remember if they continued that in the series or not. I think they might have, but I'm not 100%, so I apologize about that. But this is the way it looks here. You got the sticker here that says Turbo Rangers. The little place where you press the key in the ignition here is, when you press the key, I went Japanese for a second, is metallically painted. You can see there's a little bit of scratches there. You get this traditional strap here, which is just the Velcro and plastic, which fits on pretty nice. There's a little, I don't know, fuzz in there. But anyway, that's pretty much about it for that. The key here is pretty nice. You have a nice little metallic button here. It's not like actual metal, but you got one of their little symbols on there. It also says Turbo Rangers. When you press the button, the key pops out, which actually is metal, as you can see there. Mine has a bit trouble staying in because of how old it is. It will stay in, it's just got a bit trouble. But I might as well leave it out because we're going to do transformation anyway. It's only got a couple sounds, as these old morphers do. When you press this button, that will light up like that, and it will just make sort of a communication noise. Alright, so then place the key in, and turn. And that's it. Ready again? Let's take the thrill ride. Turn the key for the thrill ride. Yeah, that's pretty much it. These older morphers aren't as featureless as we're used to now, whether it be Sentai or Power Rangers. We were used to a lot more sounds and a lot more distinct sounds, but back in the day it was beeps and boops. Although, you know, in space started that change. But anyway, if you're a fan of Turbo, look-wise, other than it not being the stripped-down version, from Turbo movie and whatnot, it's still a pretty decent looking changer. Like I said, I'm not a fan of the design, but look-wise, with itself and the key, it looks pretty good on display. It's a solid morpher. The sounds are nothing to write home about, but you're pretty much expecting that. I really like that the key's metallic. I like the whole concept of it just because of the show. So if you're a fan of Turbo and you're looking for something to track down, I can recommend it for that purpose, but don't pay too much for it unless you're a completist, because it's not the greatest morpher, but it's still pretty neat, and I'm fine with it. That's pretty much the verdict for this, is I'm fine with it. But anyway, that about wraps it up. Until next time, make sure you check out the Crazy Podcast at WritersRangersRambles.com, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time, this is Dawson Rider, signing out.